It's the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. What? The Frank Show. Come on, the Frank Show. Bitch, it's time for the show. Aloha, headsets, it's your boy Frank, and it's time for those beautiful 5 to 10 minutes of the day I like to call the Frank Show. Now, I missed a couple games yesterday, I'm so sorry, but we're gonna go over them today. Heroes of the Seven Seas is a pirate game coming to us from the Gear VR. Now, I haven't heard the greatest things about this one, but it is a story-driven experience, so if you played it, let me know what you think. The other one is Monkey King, and I did not hear anything good about this one. I read an article in Variety said that it is kind of boring and really just feels like a 360 video. All the action happens in front of you, they don't really take you to the space, and there are tons of jump cuts, which if you get sick in VR, that is gonna make you sicker. Now, I don't know about investing in $9 in just the first 3 episodes of this want to be PlayStation VR animated series, but hey, it might be a thing. If you liked it, please let us know in the description. Now, if you haven't grabbed the Resident Evil 7 DLC and you're a PlayStation Plus member, then you're in luck. There's a 30% discount on both of them in the store right now, so I'd hop on over there and snag that baby up. Now, in even more wonderful news, we got some new games announced coming in the West from Chinajoy, which is basically China's version of E3. The first one on this list is Stifled. That's that black and white echolocation game that we've been talking about on a little bit on the channel. I can't wait to check it out. You breathe into your mic and you can see where you're going. You interact with objects by talking to them. Enemies can see you by noise you make, and you gotta toss things to light up the way, which sounds a very immersive title that I can't wait to get my hands on. Next up on this list is the Walker, which is supposedly one of the largest games in China right now. You are descended from a swordsman and sorceress that must defeat a demonic militia. Now, you're gonna be able to use weapons and spells, and I don't know if it's gonna be DualShock 4, Move, or maybe the super secret controller we all know is coming out, but hey, I'm sure we'll find out more in the future, and I'm very excited and have been about this one for a while, ever since we saw the gameplay a couple months back. Now, the next game on this list is Kill X, which a lot of us have already played with the demo in the Chinese and Japanese store. Now, your boy Frankie didn't play it because he knew the full game was coming, and boy was I right. Now, you are on a secret island where they're using humans to find out how to achieve immortality, which of course is gonna go wrong. You gotta defeat tons of these ones with increasingly more awesome weapons and a mystery that brings you through the past, present, and future of the island. I can't wait to get my hands on this one because it does look pretty cool, and from what I've heard that everybody that liked the demo, they didn't like the demo. Lastly is Legion Commander, which I'm least excited about, but hey, I love games. Now, this one is a battle card game with spells and fantasy gameplay. Yeah, elves or orcs, and you gotta defeat evil to bring harmony to the Empire, like we never heard that story before, but hey, it does look interesting, and if it is PvP, that could be pretty cool. Now, they're gonna have more releases coming to us later in the week, so as always, just stay tuned to your boy Frankie. Alright, if you enjoyed my review and grabbed Smashbox Arena, you'll be glad to know that the developers are setting up a Friday fight night this July 28th from 2 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hop in, find the devs, play the devs, beat the devs, and earn some great prizes. And last but not least, Spark from CCP Studios Atlanta has gotten an official release date of August 29th. If you haven't checked out my video, I visited the studios and had a great time. This game is tight and very fun. I cannot wait to play it with the community. And now it's time for everybody's favorite. Ask Frank is a mother flipping. Ask Frank is a place you can ask Frank what's up.
Well, you gotta ask Frank.
All right, first up, Zinfa1 says, hey Frank, do you need PS Plus to play online games? Zinfa, yes you do. I know most consoles you gotta have some kind of online thing these days, but hey, I really do think it's worth it with all the free games that we get tossed our way because we do get a handful of wonderful titles. Dwayne Grant says, do we got crossplay on Smashbox? Now Dwayne, we do not have crossplay as of now. Maybe in the future. I haven't really heard anything about this one, but if I do find out, I will definitely let you know. Oracle of Jamie says, hey Frankie, is Theseus worth the $20 for only 2 to 2.5 hours? Now, Oracle, it definitely is a pretty cool game, but it is not a gameplay per se. It is way more of an experience. Sure, you're jumping over things and fighting a couple spiders here and there, but the story is the main part. It is a pretty cool story. I enjoyed it, but I don't know, $20 and I'm never gonna play it again, so it really is up to you. And finally, Roden Villarose has a question for me, but really I'm kind of posting this to everyone. Now, he is having issues with his PlayStation 4 Pro and a black screen. Now, if you run into that, I've heard from a couple headsets that they've had that problem. Now, has anybody been able to fix it? Talk to Sony about the problem, find out exactly what it is. I mean, I don't know. I haven't had it yet, so please, share with us. We want to know what's up. Maybe one of you know something great and we can share with everybody. Now, as always, thank you for coming through. You really are the most beautiful audience in the world. It blows my mind daily, every time people come through, watch the videos, leave comments, and I promise you, I honestly do read all the comments, and it just makes me feel so great. I love this community. I can't believe how well it's growing. If you haven't already, please hop on PSN, join PSVR Frank and the Headsets community. That's a great place as well. Also, Discord community, I'll drop that link in the description. There's chats going on there all the time. If you just want to talk games and any kind of tech with people there, that's what they're talking about all day. It's great. Awesome, open-minded people. Now, please give yourselves a round of applause. Thumbs up. And hey, if you think I deserve one, then throw me one as well. But more important than all of that is that if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. Ha. With this voice, I was doing... I'm walking here. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, I'm playing here. Smooches are great.